Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us, welcome to the world of Autogele magic. And to my returning subscriber, thank you for always tuning in. So today we'll be learning how to make this style with our already made Autogele. As in, maybe you have an Autogele that you want to change the design. I will teach you on how you can change the design of your previous Autogele to a new style. And if that is something you are interested in, kindly keep on watching and make sure you subscribe, click the like button, comment and share. So here is an Autogele that I've owned before. It's just a normal pleats Autogele that I did, so I don't like the design anymore, so I want to change it to a new trending design. So I will lose the top. The base will remain the same, but I'm going to lose the top. Then I will lose the handle because I'm still going to reuse that handle. I will use the handle, so make sure you are careful while you are losing it because you are going to make use of it. Except you have a spare that you can join, but here I don't have any spare to join, so I just want to make do with this one. So I have to be careful while cutting all the thread that I use so that I will not go and cut the Autogele. So you have to be careful, so you make sure you remove the thread gently. So after removing the thread, we are going to lose everything. We remove all the thread that we used to tack the pleats. We open up the pleats this way. Open everything. Be careful. Don't go and cut your Autogele. So I remove all the thread there so that to make it neat. So after removing everything, this is what it looks like. So the next step now is for us to iron it. We are going to iron all those pleats to smoothen out the Autogele, so that when we want to create another pleat with it, it will not be the previous one will not be disturbing us. So you can see there is no. I'm using gas iron to smoothen out everything. So make sure you smoothen it as much as you can. So here the layers that I used before was 6. So I'm going to remove the down part, the smallest part of it, because it was too high. So I will use that down part to create another style on this one that I want to make. So I remove 1, so it will remain 5. So I'll go to my sewing machine to fold the 2 edges together. So now we are going to tack it. The previous pleats, we fold it and locate the center. Then we do the same thing for the base too. You fold it and locate the center. Then after locating the center, you pin it down, center facing each other. Then after pinning down, you take it to your sewing machine and you sew half. You sew one side. I'm not going to sew it all through. You pin it down first. Then after pinning it down, take it to your sewing machine. Then you sew half. You can see it's half that I sewed. So you just sew half and leave the remaining half. So now we tie it on our mannequin and start creating our plate. You have been watching my videos before. You should know how to create plates by now. It's very simple, but if today is the first time of watching or you are just a beginner, you can watch and learn. Creating plates is not hard. You use one hand to be creating the plates and your second hand to be smoothing out the plates. Like me, I'm using my right hand to create the plate, then my left hand to be smoothing it out, as you can see me do here. So make sure you don't take big plates. I don't follow the previous plates that you lose. You know, it's the game. You might want to be pushing the previous plate onto your hand. No, you create your own new plate by yourself. That's the essence of we ironing it, and make sure they are on top of each other, as if you are building a house. You know, you be putting the block on top of each other to make the house high. So that's just exactly how to create plates. You're putting your plates on top of each other. On top of each other, you continue creating the plates till you get to the final part. That's the top. So after finishing the top, then you use your left hand to be smoothing it out with your thumb. Just the way you see me do here. You're smoothing everything out with your thumb. So you can use your office pin to pin it down at the center if there is no one around to assist you. But if there is someone around to assist you, you can ask someone to hold it for you. But my daughter is around, but I'm just making this video in case you have nobody around. just to show you that you can make an autogele by yourself without anyone assistant. So then after that, I will smoothen out the one side first before I will come to the other side. I put my right hand at the back of the neck of the mannequin. Then I will use my left hand to be following the pleats I created before, smoothing out everything. So after I finish smoothing out everything, this is what it look like. Then I use my peg to hold it firm at the back before we'll tack it down. Then I'll come to the other side and start creating my pleats. You can see our little madam assisting me there. Thank God for voiceover, because if I do a talk through video, hey, it will not be. So when you get to like half, I use 5. So maybe when you get to like 2.5 of the actual, okay, then you now start bringing your pleats, but you'll be pushing it up. You'll be following the same pleat. You're not creating another pleat, you are following the same pleat you've created, but you'll be pushing it up at the middle. Had even this gele was much than this, the middle would have been very, very high and beautiful. But we are going to make do with what we have. With this, you can still make a very beautiful style. So you'll be pushing up the middle, following that same pleat, but you make the middle high, as if you are pushing up the middle of the pleat. So you smoothen it out again, then you push it out. You continue like that, smoothing it out and pushing it up at the middle. You smoothen out all your pleats. Any pleat that is hiding, you bring it out with your thumb, just the way you see me do. You can see some pleats are hiding, and make sure I bring everything out. You take your time to do this process, because this is one of the process that will give you a beautiful outcome of your autogele. So you make sure that this process, you take your time in doing it, and as you are bringing out the pleats, you are lifting up the center of the autogele. That's the style we want to create with that's a new style we want to create with this ashoke. So now when you get to that side, you continue smoothing it out till you get the desired outcome you want. So yeah, I finished placing out everything, and I use my peg to hold it down so that I'll be able to work on it. Then after that, I'll take my needle and thread and tack that place that I use the peg to hold down. I will tack it down by the side, just as you see me do. You tack it to make sure it's very, very firm. There is no rule to tacking. You can tack anyhow you want, but just make sure your tacking is tight, that it will keep your autogele in place. Autogele deals with tacking, and your tacking has to be tight. When you finish tacking it, you tie it and make a knot. You can tie it like 3 to 4 times. Don't tie it once, it can lose. Tie it like 3 to 4 times. Then that one the previous one that I removed, so I cut it into 2. I use this 3.5 part. That will be the one I will use to hold it at the center. You see the work of this one now. Then this other part is what we are going to use to make the bow that will be by the side. So I'll just fold it so that I can locate the center. Then I'll create a pleat. I'll create a pleat facing downwards, as if you are creating the pleat, as if the pleat is facing you. The pleat is facing you. Just a simple step. Just create the pleat, create the pleat, create the pleat. Then you use your needle and thread to hold it down, to tack that center down. So use your needle and thread to tack it down. So after tacking it down, you are going to place it at the back of that place and use that other small one to hold it. You can see now. You can see the style I'm creating. So you use that one to hold it down, then you tack that one in place. You tack it and make sure don't let it face the back, and don't let it face the front. Let it face the side that will be on the base. That is where the tacking should face, so that you will tack that side to the base of the gele, and everywhere will be so neat, it will not show. Nobody will even know where you tack it. So just like that, you see the reason why I tack it by the side, so that I will tack it on the base like this. So the back will be neat, the front will be neat. I pin it down with my pen. So this side that has frayed, because there is not enough ashoke, so we are going to just manage it and create something with it. So I'm following the previous pleat I make. I'm just folding it to the back. Just look at what I'm doing. Following the pleats and creating it to the back, pushing it to the back, folding that frayed part to the back. You can see the back. I just fold it. Then we are going to use this bow, the one side of the bow, to cover it, just like this. So we are going to tack it down with the bow, because we are still going to tack that upper bow too down. It's only that edge that we need for the design. So we tack that place down together with the bow. We use the bow to cover all that frayed parts, so that the back will be neat. Nobody will see that this gele was fraying or it was a previous used Autogele. And when you are tacking, make sure where you come out from is where you go in from, so that your thread will not be showing. That's how you get a neat tacking when you tack. So you tack everything from the top to bottom. You make sure it's very, very neat and tight. Make sure you see the back. See how neat it is. There is no thread showing at the back, and there is no thread showing at the front. So I finished tacking. See the back, see the front. Everywhere is neat. So now we are going to pin that side down. We pin it down to the base, because we are still going to tack it to the base. So I'm just using my pin to pin it down, so that I can know where to tack when I want to start stacking. So when you are making Autogele, you work with a lot of office pin. You pin every side you need to pin down, so that by the time you want to tack it, you remove the pin. So here, this is the hand that I use the peg to hold. So now I will tack the mouth together, everything together. You follow the pleats one after the other. Make sure you follow it step by step, so that no pleat should be hiding inside. No pleat should be hiding at all inside. Follow it step by step. So here is what it's looking like. I've put in the handle. If you don't know how to fix the handle, you can watch my previous video. There is a detailed tutorial on how to fix the handle, on how to tack it. I've tagged the Autogele too. I've tagged the pleats like 3 to 4 places. So now let's work with this part. Yeah, I'll tack it down. If you have watched to this point, kindly click the subscribe button. Please click the subscribe button. Subscribe, support your girl. Like, comment. If you have any question, ask me in the comment section. I will answer. Share to more people. Share to more people. Follow me on all my social media, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Queen B Unique Creation. So back to our Autogele. So here now I'm tacking that place. I'm making sure that that tie that I tacked before is facing the base. You have to tack it very, very tight. Very, very tight, so that it will not move, it will not fall off. Your gele will be in place. That's the beauty of a perfect Autogele. Tacking it to be in place. And when you are working, please use a shorter thread. Don't mind me. I don't know why I like working with longer thread, because I don't like cutting and joining. But if you are a beginner, make sure you work with a shorter thread, so that you'll not be giving you stress just like this. So this remaining part, the one that I pinned before, I will tack it down to, and I will remove the pin. So you make sure you tack everywhere. Autogele, like I said earlier, deals with tacking, just like clothes deals with sewing. Autogele deals with, it's more of tacking than sewing. Yeah, it's more of tacking than sewing. So you have to tack very, very well and very, very tight, so that your work will be neat. And as you are tacking, don't let your thread be showing. Where you come out is where you go in. So once you hide your thread, nobody will be able to know where your thread come from. So this is the second handle. Since that place did not have mouth, that we are going to put it in. So you will see what I will do now. I will put it underneath it. Then I will not tack it on top. Because this is too bulky, I will reduce it. Since there is no mouth for me to hold it to it, so we'll fold it, tuck that side in, the fraying part, so that everywhere will be neat. Then see, I've already put it under that place. You see, I tack it. I don't know, my phone was not recording that part, but here I'm still going to do another tacking here to make it firm, so that it will not remove. So you tack it down. Make sure it's very, very neat. You tack it down together with the bow. Very, very neat and tight. The tacking must be tight to keep your Autogele in place. So now I finished tacking. I'll place it on my mannequin for you guys to see. So here is the finished look of our Autogele. You can see how beautiful it looks. You can see that nobody can tell that this was a pre-used ashoke. So I have these trimmings. Just want to put it in that side to create like a beautiful design to it. And also have to add a little bit of dazzling to it. So I just use my hot glue gun to glue it down on the Autogele. So you put the glue, then you glue it down perfectly and neatly. If there is any thread, you cut it off. So here is the finished look of our Autogele. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly make sure you like, subscribe and share. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.